What is up, everyone? Dig Site 92. I'm pretty sure this is a survival map. There's not much in their description. So, yeah, if you guys want to check out the map, link to the map is always in our description. We're not You Always Win. Scam their viewers for years. We're honest. Well, and press F to hold to buy perk or perma perk. One time use. 20,000.
8,000?
Yeah, right. I buy that. What do I look like? A rich person?
Oh, what is this? The K. What is this? Okay, this map is kind of wonky. KN on the wall for 1,400, but look at this. Come over here.
Gobblegum.
I don't think this is a KN.
Gobble on. Oh, I don't want Phoenix. Gyros ain't down right now. That fool's standing up.
What even is this map?
I
I,
think
you know, I don't even think I don't remember what I
what
chose.
is it? VPM 1300. What you chose? Dig site, something. Dig site 92.
Yeah, but look at this. I don't think this is a wall buy. I don't think this is a gun. Well, let's get this
Wall buy right here. Bootlegger 2000. It's all.
It's more like an Arctic.
Ooh, I found the pack. It's like someone's first map. Come on, man.
No, I'm just seeing the layout. Just on the Arctic.
I think this is someone's first map.
No, it probably is.
You're here making fun of them. Oh wow, this is cool down here.
We can go back into the video. I
Far
never made
Fear 5,000.
I'm just saying the setting. I am talking about the setting.
I know this setting's a little weird, but I don't care. It's pretty cool looking.
No. I'm wondering where like our location is. Or is it in some type of ice area?
Bro, we're in the Arctic. There we go.
You know, if you're talking that nonsense.
Bro, I'm trying to like be nice to the map. You know, if it's someone's first map.
I'm not even.
Because this is better than any other.
That didn't even come into my
bro,
mind. I was just wondering.
Listen, this is like one of the better first maps we play out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. This is more effort. This is not more effort. This is more skill.
I like to play this game because of what they have on the map. I like the details. And it has some good details. You're over here talking about, oh, this map sucks. Why are you saying that? I'm not even saying that.
I'm
learning the details. I like looking at the assets and the aspects of what they have inside the map.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm saying this is someone's first map.
I didn't disagree.
Okay.
I never said it was bad.
Yeah, there's no Bible ending. It's survival, like I said.
No, there is. That 20,000.
Where?
The 20,000.
Oh my god. This is a perma perk. Okay, fine.
Okay, I got the PPH.
Anyways, so this is someone's first map.
Well, if it's not his first map, are you assuming this is first map? You can't assume this day and age.
Oh my god.
Oh, the FFAR is down here. That's cool. 5,000 of them.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I like the designs. Look, the German tank, German Panzer IV, because it's plate armor. And I know the Panzer III did not have a plate armor.
What? What are you talking about?
Plate armor. Look, plate armor on the tank. I'm talking about War Thunder.
Oh, those aren't plates. Those are tracks.
What? On the top?
Yeah, those are tracks.
Those are not tracks.
Yeah, they're tank tracks.
So you're saying, and War Thunder, those tanks, the armor that they have at the top, they're on the are tank tracks?
Yeah, you see the tracks. You see what's it called? See these? These are tracks. Those are tracks.
I have always thought that they were armor platings.
Oh, they're tracks. Bro, Panzer III has tracks on them. Well, they're not. Well, no, Panzer III has side panels. But they didn't. They never put. They did put tracks on one of their versions, on multiple of them. However, the version that I play with the most is the last version ever made, or not last version, but was supposed to be a main Panzer III tank with the 50mm anti-tank gun. I think it's called the Panzer. I think it's the M, or I can't remember. It's the Panzer III M or something. I think I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Because I know
I
the
remember playing
Panzer
them
3G,
years.
the Panzer 4G was the main, was actually one of the main Panzer 4s, but they would like the German army wanted to replace it with the Panzer 4J, if I recall. The Panzer 4J was considered the best German tank, Panzer. The Panzer 4 editions, the Panzer 4 J was better. I can't remember.
Wait, then how did the Panther and the Tiger get into play?
Okay, so the Tiger came first, then the Panther came. Because the Panther was in development for a long time. No, the Tiger was in development for a long time. But what they wanted was a sloped armor tank. So they came out with the Panzer, which was the Panther. The Panther was Panzer 6, if I recall correctly. And the Tiger was the Panzer 5, basically. It was the heavy tank. They wanted a medium tank that had sloped armor, blah blah blah, that could compete with Russian tanks on the Eastern Front. And they did. They created the Panther.
The only thing I like about War Thunder is the Russian or every tank destroyers.
The Strug.
I like seeing the upgrades of them.
I love the Strug. Strug 3 is my favorite. However, the Hetzer is pretty fun. I don't really like the I think it's the it's not the Panzer. It's Jagdpanzer 470. That one's not very good. And you know why?
Why?
Because it's kind of weak in the front because it was badly built. Also, if you don't know, it's supposed to be built off of the Panzer 4 chassis.
Alright, go collect this since you don't have your point sharing on.
Profit
Collect it.
sharing.
Collect it. Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Yes,
Ooh,
now.
boss.
Yeah, because boss?
Hey, buddy, how you doing? I've been looking all over for you. I haven't seen you around the planet. Nice. Woohoo. You go buy the far fear, the F fear. Oh no, the FR.
No, I remember back when I used to play War Thunder all the time, like years ago.
Yeah.
I had all those planes, and I used my lions, my gold lions, to buy the airplane, but I didn't have a Steam account. My Steam account wasn't linked to it, so all that progress on the planes down the drain.
I love War Thunder. I think War Thunder is fun.
It's good for the World War II, but once you get out of it, it gets super hard and difficult. And
The modern tanks. And
yeah, I prefer just the regular World War II and World War I and stuff.
Oh, dude.
Sure, the modern tanks look cool and all, but playing against them and constantly getting bombed by those bombers.
I won't deny. I play the earlier tanks, so I play anything from Tier 3 to Tier 1, mainly. However, I do play Tier 4 and 5, because I just love playing with my Tigers. If you guys don't know, I main the Germans. I haven't finished
And
them.
I use the Russians.
What'd you say?
And I use the Russians.
Dude, I main Germany. Germany has my most tanks unlocked. I main Germany after I used to main America. Never finished the American line because I just got mad and tired of playing the Americans. Because the American tanks,
they suck.
the American tanks got blown up so easily. I'm like, what is with these Shermans, dude? And I was outraged. There's no way. And then I'm like, I play the Germans. I'm like, bruh, your stupid Sherman's gonna go kablooey with my 50mm Panzer 3. Good luck. Well, if I hit him in the right spot, but yeah, my Panzer 3 knocks them out. I'm pretty good. I'm not as good as the one guy and play with all the time, but like,
No, I don't know.
I don't play with him either.
I think he moved on to a different game. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I used to play with him a bit, and like he was good, dude. He just like I couldn't compete. He had 10 kills and stuff like that with no death. I'm like, how? I'm here with at least 4 kills and maybe 2 assists. I know I'm under leveled because I don't got enough time to play all the time. Oh, it's the default death machine. But like, I'm not gonna lie. With the time I played, It was fun. Right now, I don't really play that much. I mostly just grind the points. You know what I mean? By doing the battle pass thing and just getting the free 100 silver. I have like 3 million silver right now. And then I rack up my bonuses and I just turn them all on to grind what I can. The most I've ever made is 80,000 in a game. That was it.
Find the end game. I spent it.
A mind game, my friend.
It's a feature.
Feature, it's broken.
Yeah, I know. I think he messed with the coding.
But I do have the Italians unlocked, and I have the Japanese.
Oh, you mean the baby things? The 2-man theirs?
No, man, I got them up to at least tier 4.
Are they decent during tier 4?
Oh yeah, definitely, because they use American tanks, so they're slightly better.
Okay.
So after you get through their garbage tanks, like the M14, M15, the P40 is actually pretty good. That was actually a good tank. It's okay, but it's still weak for its era that it comes out in. But overall, it's a good tank. You just gotta use it properly. However, their anti-tank guns are actually pretty good. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't used it in forever, but it's pretty fun. But even playing the Italians at their basic level, it's still kind of fun. You just gotta play differently. Like, you can't, like, rush forward because their armor is pretty thin. That's the problem with their tanks. You gotta, like, play more defensive and hiding. And camping. Which is a really hard to play playstyle on War Thunder.
Well, the best tank country you should go for is definitely Russia. They all around are dominant the playfield. The T-34s, and then when you get them improved, overall they're always constantly up there.
Yeah, I know.
They're like America, we're like, yeah, eat that, you Germans. And then tier 3 or tier 4 comes on. What the heck? What's going on?
Keep on. I have some level into the British too now.
Oh yeah, British is also good, but their damage sucks. They're only tanks. They're only beefy.
Yeah.
They're only good for taking damage. Like that one tank.
Yeah.
On the side.
Hey, actually, the Archer is actually okay.
The Arch sucks. I'm sorry, I can't use that tank. When the barrel is facing backwards.
Because it's supposed to be an artillery support vehicle. Dude, that's what the Stug was actually supposed to be. In fact, if you don't know this, here's a fun fact. The Stug, you know, the Stug tank? That tank was actually it was not manned by German tankers. It was manned by German artillerymen. In the war. You know what that means, right?
Nope.
It means the artillery used it. It was supposed to be with the artillery, but it was later used. It was later used as a tank destroyer, and the German army always had a problem with it. Because the Stug 3 was one of their best defensive tanks and offensive tanks that they could ever.
Yeah, that's the one thing. British made defense tanks because they're thinking about World War I and what happened there, and how it's let's hold back and hold lines. I wonder what would happen if British actually never thought about that and actually went on the attack.
Well, nobody knew how to use tanks during that time.
Well, no, but they had
except
tanks,
for even the German army didn't know what to do with the tanks. The thing is, the Germans just came up with the idea of blitzkrieg during the First World War. At the end of it, they realized with tanks they could do it, and that's what the thing is. They wanted the tanks in the Panzer tanks, Panzer divisions, to move with the infantry. However, they found that flawed because what would happen is the Panzers would move way too quicker than the infantry. In fact, that's how they took France so quickly, because the Panzers just didn't stop. Rommel didn't stop. He just kept going. And and this is why Dunkirk is a total failure for the Germans, for the German army. It's because because Hitler ordered them to stop. That's when Hitler was afraid they were going to get flanked without infantry support, but he didn't realize that he had the British on the run and the French on the run. That's the
Ah.
thing. If Hitler only knew that what was going on, but he could have literally took over Dunkirk with just the Panzer Division.
Yeah.
The Panzers were just dominating because they could outflank every British and French. And the funny thing is, the French and the British had better tanks than the German army. Well, the French did because their armor was thicker. The Germans had the main tank that the Germans had at the time was the Panzer III, with its 37. It didn't have the 50mm gun at the time. It had a 3.7 centimeter gun, the 37mm anti-tank gun. It would later get the 50mm when the invasion of Russia began. Basically, they were using the old Pak 36. The German Panzer II was a 2 centimeter gun, 20mm gun. It was useless against almost all tanks, basically. However, against bunkers and stuff, it was pretty good. It was scary, apparently, as an attack weapon. But yeah, in fact, actually, they did go into France with some Panzer IVs. They just didn't go in there with many of them. In fact, the Panzer IV was originally used as a support vehicle. Meaning, they didn't have the long barrel Panzer IV. I can't remember the barrel's length. They called it. I think L something. If I recall, they didn't have the length of the Panzer IV that I use in game. It was a tiny little short-barreled tank designed for support, meaning explosions and just attacking strong points. Basically, a miniature artillery. Until they realized they were going to need they were going to come up against heavier tanks, so they switched it out with a longer barrel, making it an actual tank, new anti-tank gun. They did that when they came into when they went into Russia. And they were coming up against T-34s and stuff. Because here's the funny thing: if you look at the numbers of tanks during the invasion of Russia, a lot of people say there was no T-34s in Russia when the invasion started. That's bogus. There were actual T-34s on the battlefield early on in the war. They were just confused with heavy tanks. Because there was because of the KV-1, and also the T-34 was just not very notable.
How do you confuse between those two? KV-1's kind of wider. It's wider
yeah, but the Germans didn't really make a difference. They just looked at it and said, "Oh, obviously it looks like a heavy tank." You know what I mean? That's what they're thinking at the time. They knew it existed. It just they didn't really understand it. It's just a heavy tank, because they saw the KV-1. The KV-1 had thick armor and it was heavy. And it was kind of using the same barrel as the original T-34.
I like the T-34 because it reminds you of Call of Duty World at War campaign. On the Russian campaign, where you're riding the T-34 in battle, and you actually command it.
You should play Enlisted, but I'm waiting for that to come to Steam. I think, unless it is on Steam. It's literally War Thunder. You can have your tanks, you can have infantry all together. It was I played the beta. It was super fun. Basically, it's like Heroes and Generals, but War Thunder's version. Because because you can actually play on those maps as infantry.
Alright, there. You ready to go done?
Yeah. Let's end it. We've been just talking for a long time. I was trying to end it earlier, to be honest. Because we went over the 10-minute mark. But this was just a fun conversation. I just enjoy it.
Alright, let's go kamikaze into a corner.
You got it.
No, let's go by pack. Oh, what is this?
By pack we go. I'm off the pack we go. Da, 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 da. We're off.
Get them zombies,
And I'm
and let me go
down.
pick you up. No.
Oh. Alright, like, subscribe, guys. Map link is always in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. Leave a like and a comment down below. Also, we have a Rumble account. So if you are watching on Rumble, or if you're not watching on Rumble, go subscribe there too, or follow.